NASA, indeed, because UFO sightings are generally dismissed often as someone with an overactive imagination, or it's an optical illusion, or it's some American aircraft that someone in our country just doesn't recognize. But in this case, federal lawmakers who have been briefed on the sightings say we're dealing with something quite different this time. And NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said it's something that the space agency is very serious about and giving it the time and attention it deserves, because he said at this point it truly defies explanation.
There's anything.
Navy pilots say they saw something that defies the limits of known aviation technology.
My God.
They've been popping up around our national security facilities and baffling veteran military personnel.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
And civilians, including commercial airline pilots, are also seeing it.
We just had something go right over the top of us.
Here's a rendering of what an American Airlines pilot reported.
I hate to say this looked like a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast that went right over the top of us.
Well, Senator Marco Rubio, who chairs the Senate Intelligence Committee, and others in Congress have been sounding alarms.
We don't know who they are. We don't know what it is. It isn't ours.
And now NASA Administrator Bill Nelson says our space agency is trying to figure it out. As a former member of the Armed Services Committee and now head of NASA, few have more insight on the eyewitness accounts than Nelson.
We are doing a lot. As a matter of fact, I have seen and been briefed on those films that you have seen. I have talked to those Navy pilots.
They said it was no optical illusion or radio frequency blip.
They followed it, and then suddenly it would move in a direction faster than anything that they had ever seen. So there is a phenom there. What is it? So what I did when I got into NASA a month ago, I asked our chief scientists in the science directorate if they would look at it from a matter of science and see if it can shed any further light on this.
Since the objects are showing up around national security sites and our military does test experimental aircraft, of course there's speculation it's technology for our own intelligence operations. But the Department of Defense has said it's not.
It's not just those couple of Navy pilots. This has happened now among a number of aviators. So there's something there. We just don't know what it is.
Do you think it could possibly be Russia or another foreign adversary?
That's why we need to find out. Because if there is an adversary with that kind of technology, then we definitely need to be very, very careful.
Now, by law, the Biden administration was obligated this month to release and make public information that it has about these unidentified flying object sightings, the recent ones that defy explanation. The Biden administration said it may not be able to meet that deadline, but that it's working on it. Nelson said he expects an unclassified version of that report to be released in a month, give or take.
That's really amazing. So has our government ruled out the possibility that it could be extraterrestrial, as far-fetched as that may be?
Well, it is, but then again, when you don't know what it is, of course, nothing can be conclusively ruled out. But in following what Nelson is saying, Rubio is saying, the former national security officials under the Trump administration have said, it all tends to lead in the direction of concern about the potential for an adversary, be it Russia or China, having developed something that they could be using to spy on us that we don't even know about, that has capabilities beyond our own. And that's why there, among other reasons, is such concern about this.
Well, information is power. No matter what we find out. All right, Craig Patrick, thank you so much, Craig.